Oh, meanwhile, in the royal palace of Ala Mhigan. Fordola. Oh, God. Zenos again?
Ah, the savage returns, and with her tail firmly between her legs, beaten by beastmen, I hear.
These fucking assholes, like they could do better. Oh my god, such haughty pieces of shit. Alright, think you can do better? Go ahead. That's what Zenos, if you're gonna, for the love of God, I hope if Zenos ever hears these shit, he's gonna be like, alright, well, you think you can go do better? Go. And they're gonna be like, what, my lord? Turns out I was all hot air and bullshit.
It was a shameful display, by all accounts.
Oh, God,
she may have carried the
us,
Viceroy's favour with her bold promises, but in the end, she's just another plodding bungler like the rest of her kind.
Oh my God, the Galileans, man. Holy shit, what assholes.
Strange. You would think him a better judge of character. Then again, I hear she's not averse to a more physical mode of persuasion.
Is this bastard implying what I think he's implying? Oh. Their asshole sale just jumped to mega asshole, super mega asshole.
I thought she rose through the ranks rather quickly. But
oh,
no
holy
longer.
fuck.
If only she had been content with her lot, she might have lived to see the morrow.
At one point in time, I'd like to hear this shit being piled on top of Guy. A Guy character being like, huh, is that how he rose through the ranks? That's what I'd like to hear. These fucking bastards. Why I always gotta be like this? At least the Skull's defender. Even though they're also rat bastards. Just a den of rats. You gotta give Fordola some amount of respect. Oh boy, it's Zenos!
Fordola Rem Lupis. Commander of the Crania Lupi, reporting as ordered.
She knows she might face death here.
Why do you tremble, sir?
Because you regularly kill people who fail you? And you're fucking crazy powerful? Who wouldn't?
Could it be that the Empire's butcher is afraid? That she who walks with death is terrified of her own?
Who isn't? See, this is just like, I'm numb to everything. Why isn't everybody else numb to everything?
I'm terrified of dying having achieved naught. Gladly would I give my life to win a great victory on the battlefield, had I but the strength.
Alas, you do not. Indeed, you are weak. And born of this weakness is a blind fervor, a raging inferno which threatens to consume not only you, but everyone around you.
He's not wrong. Where are you going with this?
Yes, my lord.
You were defeated by the Resistance on several occasions. You misjudged the Ananta and spurred them into summoning an icon. Have you anything to say?
Oh, no, he's right. He did misjudge the... She did misjudge the icon and spread them into summoning an icon. Oh, is it time?
I do not, my lord. My failures are my own. I am prepared to accept your judgment.
He's not gonna make excuses.
And that is very admirable. However, I've had enough of this dumb show. Give voice to that hunger I see in your eyes, or I will pluck them from your head.
Holy fuck. Alright, he's just like, alright, let's put the fucking thing aside. Speak your mind, lass. Alright, Fordola. Zenos is just like, a little bit of fire in this lass.
I want...
He just wants to make things interesting.
I want to make them pay! All of them! Everyone who ever mocked or looked down on me! I want the power to make them pay!
Fair enough. If you're gonna die, man, lay it all on the table. Yeah. You know, like, all of those bastards that were, like, whispering her on the way in. Yeah, honestly, I would want out. If it were me, I would just want out. I'd be like, yeah, this Empire place is not a good place. I'm just gonna leave. I shouldn't have been here in the first place. But, I don't know if she considers that an option. Instead, she just wants to make him pay. Yeah, fair enough, you know? Be in that situation, yeah.
Very well.
Very well.
Then I shall give you a chance. A chance to transcend your mortal limits. Assuming, that is, you are prepared to wager your life for such power.
Transcend mortal limits. What does it mean?
Transcend, my lord. I came here prepared to die. Tell me what I must do.
Yeah, she's just like, I was already prepared to die. It depends, though. What is he proposing here? How much pain could she suffer? Oh, shit. Doesn't this guy scream creepy evil scientist? It's the multiple, little oculuses or whatever, the glasses thing, the little lenses. Well, something bad is happening there. Is that whatever he's alluding to, is that whatever made him like a fucking power maniac? Like, we've got the blessing of light and the power of the echo and our own skill and, you know, whatever else that helps us transcend our limits. But, you know, I don't know what they got up their asses. Got light and shit. Alright, Alice. Technology. I mean, they did whatever they did to Grinwat, where they, like, I don't know, buffed them up with technology? I mean, clearly they don't have magic. You know, it's pureblood Garleans, but, you know, like, I don't know, man, Gollum, I'll be crazy. Alright, Alice. You finished then? Good. I'm glad it's over. Me too. Alpha now? I had to use force to secure the crystals. Alice was not gentle. I can imagine. She's pretty frustrated. Alright, Vajra, we did it. You yet live. I had my doubts. Welcome back. Just another icon on the list, my dudes. Add it to my tally. Lyse? I wish we could have left on better terms, but that was never going to happen. We did kind of like rush into their sanctum and start yelling at them. It could be a problem if they get their hands on any more crystals, though. Oh, never mind. We'll deal with that when the time comes. Alright, honestly, these earrings are okay, but... yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with the material. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, we're getting the last ether current. Yay, we can fly. I hate leaving it all to you. It makes me wish there were some way of borrowing the echo. That would be cool. That'd be cool if there was a way for borrowing the echo, Lyse. I did do a cool thing there where I protected y'all from getting tempered. God, I wish I knew I could do that back in situations like, I don't know, Ifrit. That was fucking swanky. Yeah. Yeah. Only there was a more, if there's a way to guarantee a way to invoke it, then I guess everybody would want the echo, unless it was dangerous to invoke it. All right. Vajra. Maybe not everybody could, like, I don't know, is suited for echo ship, you know? It's a question of who gets the echo or not. Okie dokie, yeah. Thanks to you, Vajra and her people need no longer live in fear. You have done us a great service this day. Long shall my sisters sing the praises of the Icon's Slayer. No problem. Let us bear word to them of Sri Lakshmi's passing. Come, friends, to Veera Nilya. You guys might want to like keep an eye on if they're gathering more crystals, because that might be something that they do. Maybe not. Maybe they'll learn the lesson, but it might be something that they do. Parkour. All right, Lyse. I just hope we won't have to deal with any more primals before we march on Ala Mhigan. Yeah, let's not have other primals just appearing out of nowhere. Alize? If only I had your power, the things I would do. Work up to it, Alice. You'll get there. I'm sure you only do good things, but that phrase was a little bit, you know, suspicious. Oh, the things I would do with your power, Calvin. Sorry, we trust Alice. Had the Kalyana's beliefs been closer to those of the Veera, this crisis could surely have been avoided. Mayhap? Mayhap we could have parlayed. You know, primal's a primal. Maybe it would have been like a remove situation. We could have negotiated like, hey, you know, like, help us fight the Empire, but then after we free your children or whatever, you know, like, dissipate. Alright. Sarisha, the deed is done. Ah, the winds whispered of your success, and your eyes confirmed their testimony. The Lady of Bliss no longer holds our Kalyana sisters in her thrall. For this, we thank you. Oh, Alice? Kelvin did the deed. We were but witnesses to her heroism. Yeah, but you know, it's what can you do? What can you do? You guys did a good job. They took care of the crystal stores. However, I fear it is only the beginning, for there is no cure for that which drives the desperate to beseech the gods for salvation. Should they wish to use their crystals to summon Sri Lakshmi again, and if they are still tempered as well, naught can be done to stop them. We ignore our sisters' plight at our peril. This we know. We shall endeavor to show them another path, so that the day you speak of never comes. Good. We're all in this together. Ala Mhigan's and Ananta. We understand that. Hopefully in time, they will too. You and yours will ever be friends of the Veera. On that, you have my word. We should be getting back to the Peering Stones. Thank you again, Sarisha, for everything. Alright, signs roll out. Sarisha, bye. It's been a pleasure. Alvira will know of your deeds. Long shall they be celebrated. Alright. Thank you. Aisha, good day to you as well. It was an honor to serve you, Icon Slayer. Alright, where are we going now? Alright, back to the M tribe. Alright. Still no flying yet, though. Still no flying. Gotta get over there. Got the long climb back. And we're back. Oh, Conrad. And Pippin. Conrad? The hero returns, together with their stalwart comrades in arms. Glad to hear you managed to deal with the Ananta's Primal before it could cause us any more grief. Gods know we have enough to worry about. Pippin, we heard about the Primal. Excellent work. If you're looking for Arnval and his unit, they are currently investigating reports of suspicious activity in the area. Alright, Monago? Welcome back. Conrad and Marshal Terrapin came to render aid, but I hear that won't be necessary. No, we're good. Couldn't really render aid to us in the fight, though. It was, you know, like, once again, Primal. It won't. Sri Lakshmi is gone, but I should probably start at the beginning. So then, we went to a sanctum, and then Alate fucking bamfed out of there, and we almost all got tempered, but then Kelwyn saved us. Thank God. Incredible. I don't know what to say. If you hadn't been there to stop her, who knows where it would have ended. And this land would have slowly been drained of ether. The Vera tribe would have probably been made to kneel in front of the lady, and I don't know where it would have maybe gone from there. I mean, you know, I don't know of a long-standing primal situation. We sort of deal with them before that happens. You know, any long-standing primal is one that has been imprisoned by the Alligans. You saved a lot of lives, Kelwyn. Take pride in that. I do. It must be said that this is something of an unprecedented situation. Previous summonings were, to my knowledge, planned well in advance by a tribe as a whole. Yeah, indeed. Even the Gabu situation, the summoning was already being planned and he just happened to be there. They had been like, they did have crystals, but I don't think it was for the express purpose of primal summoning, and she just like, I don't know, like maybe the Asians had spoke to her and she knew of the summoning ritual, but she didn't want to do it. But in her desperation, she did so. Indeed, there are several aspects of this incident which bear further investigation, and in the event the Kalyana's supply of crystals must remain limited for the foreseeable future, and ambient ether levels closely observed. Understood. The Alliance will consult with the Resistance and the Vera on how best to enforce said restrictions. Yeah, but don't like deprive them all of crystals, because the crystals are important to them. Or else that'll just lead to more problems. Thank you, Vice Marshal. To the other matters, then. What news of the Imperials? None, which is in itself troubling. It seems as though the skulls and the remainder of the garrison have fully withdrawn into the peaks. We've seen neither hide nor hair of them since Volodina. Regardless of their reasons, our path is clear. Father has decided that it is time to advance east. Finally. He was also most empathetic that you would be spared further duties for the present. You are to rest. We're not due for the Warrior of Light to collapse from exhaustion during the march. Yeah, guys, I just saw Primal. Let's take a break here for a second. We may not be as strong or as quick as her, but we are soldiers nonetheless. We can deal with the Imperials. Thanks, Pippin. Thank you, Pippin. Aye. You've earned this respite, so enjoy it. The same goes for you, Manago. You've been away from your family too long. Don't deny it. As you say, sir. Thank you. We'll make the most of our time here. Okay, not going straight to... Lisa's just like, God damn it, I wanted to go fight. Lisa, you can go.
Nago used to tell me stories about her home, but somehow it didn't really register that we'd be up this high.
You have a fever fights, Lisa?
I know how you feel. I've never taken kindly to people telling me to rest.
Yeah, but they're not wrong. Alphino? You know, you gotta rest or else when the push comes to shove and it comes time that you need that little extra bit of strength, you're not gonna have it. You know, let others deal with some things sometimes, you know? We can't be the one man save every single problem ever.
Much will hinge on whether we capture or destroy Specula Imperatorus.
Alphino's already thinking of the future. He's all like, I'm planning strategies.
Though the facility was unassailable from the north, it is very much vulnerable to attack from the south.
Alright, Manago.
Looks like it's up to me and mine to give you lot a proper welcome. My mother prepared a special meal for this occasion, and I have it on good authority that hers is the finest cook in this side of Volodna.
Good authority.
Yay, camping time.
Honored guests, I pray you partake of our humble offerings as we give thanks for your many valiant deeds. Birds and fruits. Chicken.
Thank you, sir, for this warm welcome. We are honored to break bread with you and your family. Come, come, eat your fill of our food and drink deep of our spirits. There is more than enough for all. Well, when you put it that way, don't mind if I do.
Weren't these guys, didn't they say they were light on food though? Everybody share. Come on. Everybody's sharing. I know this is maybe grand feast time. You're busting out the extra stores, but you know, like... I mean, I guess we did help bring meat. Oh, we're having a little moment.
Gazing out the stars. She wasn't kidding when she said her mother could cook.
Nod. Mm-hmm. It's good food, apparently.
You know, seeing her with her family, I can't help thinking of my own.
You mean your dead sister? I think dead father and probably also dead mother? Dead family? It's alright. Our family as the Warrior of Light, I guess it's all depending on what your backstory is, but you know, like, it'd be classic for us to be orphans. Oh, the protagonist.
How my father would come home from a hunt with dinner on his shoulder, and Yida would prepare it with herbs and spices.
Weren't you less than 5 when you and your sister fled and your father was dead? And your mother was dead? Apparently she remembers a lot.
Our mother died when I was little.
Okay, no, her mother was already dead there,
So she did most of the cooking.
Yida did. I see. The father did? I guess maybe she's just looking for a way to help.
We didn't have much, but we had each other, and that was enough for me. But they wouldn't let us have even that. Theodoric, Gaius. Of course, Father and Yida had to fight. I would have too if I'd have been older, but I didn't have to die.
Yeah, apparently her sister was super strong. Oh, I'm very serious face look down. She died trying to save a girl, and it was apparently like overrun by Imperials.
Never ends, does it? They call us beasts and they treat us like them. They push and they push and they... until someone pushes back. Until someone takes up arms or summons a god. A false god.
Yeah. Seeing how this is from the beast tribe perspective too, eh? They treat us like beasts. They push and they push until someone has to push back, yeah. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme.
The 12 are watching us. What are they thinking?
Who the fuck knows?
What are they thinking when they see the strong hurt the weak? When people fight and die and nothing gets better and it just goes on and on and on.
If they're kind gods, then maybe they're sad. If they're not kind gods, they're probably just like, well, mortals keep doing shit, man. They're just gonna have to pull themselves out of this because we ain't intervening. You know, maybe it's that they won't do something. Maybe it's that they can't do something. You know? Maybe it's that they're sad. Maybe that it's that they're uncaring. You know, I think Heidelin, at least, haven't actually spoken with Heidelin. She would be sad. Oh, we had a line. There is no justice, just us. You'd have to ask them. dot dot dot. What are they thinking? The orchard goes on and on. There is no justice, just us. I mean, fair enough, but a little bit of a line here. You know, like we can create. You know, if you're looking for justice from somewhere else, from a higher force, you might not find it. But that doesn't mean we can't make our own. We can't forge a better world. She's asking specifically what the 12 would think. I'm not gonna shit on her and be like, there's no justice, just us. Because there is justice, but it's the justice that we forged, and I don't know if that's what's saying with that. Oh, you'd have to ask them, wouldn't you? You'd have to ask them. Who the fuck am I to know the gods, right? I don't think the gods listen to people like me. Why not? Right?
Thanks for listening. I know I was just rambling, but I feel better somehow.
Yeah.
Who knows what the answers are, or if there even are any. Either way, life goes on, and we've got to go on with it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that sounded better in my head. It's alright.
It's good.
I must be getting tired. Time to turn in, I think.
Do you want a hug, Lyse? I give her a hug.
Tomorrow's another day, eh? Let's see what that brings. Sleep well, Kelwyn.
You too, Lyse. Alright, a little heartfelt moment with Lyse. Alright, I'll say. How long has it been since I last saw my father? Maybe Alphino and I should plan a trip to Charlayan. When all this is over, I mean. In 2 expansions. Lyse?
So if your mother's food is so good, why are you such a terrible cook? Honestly, you got to get her to teach you the basics while you're here.
No, I just don't have the talent. It all went to my, I think Nago has a sister. It all went to my sister. Nago?
Because I've got other skills, in case you've forgotten. I'm one of the finest hunters this tribe has ever seen. And anyway, I don't remember you being a master culinarian.
These guys.
You can't judge me either, Lyse. You can't fucking cook some for shit. You can't even boil water, Lyse.
Alright, Alphino?
There's something to be said for a home-cooked meal, is there not?
Key.
Must cherish these moments, fleeting as they are. The fight will always be there, waiting for us to return.
Like I said, I'm not too fond of this. We'll take the materia. And we finally unlock flying. Yay! Okay, hold on. Also, a couple of, a bunch of side quests have opened up here. Alright, side questing time again. What is this, though? It's probably not an ether current. A new contender. What is this? Raznoon is in need of a skilled warrior. Ah, Kelwyn, might I trouble you for a moment of your time? In recent days, a young seeker of the sun has seen fit to issue me several challenges to combat. Oh? Somebody trying to take your place? I can only assume he means to assume the role of Noon and leader of our people. Tradition dictates the strongest among us must take the position, so I gladly face any who believe they are fit to lead. The problem, however, is this challenger is decidedly weak, and no matter how many times I put him down, he refuses to concede. His invitation to duel were a mild annoyance at first, but I've come to find his single-minded determination to be intriguing. In fact, I was hoping you could consider training him. Oh, really? Do you see a spark in him? He could be the next leader. Or at least how absurd it sounds to help my rival to be. But I'm curious of his potential. If you take him under your wing, he's likely lording about Verjala. Safe travels. Alright, let's switch over to Summoner. And summon Carbuncle. Alright, Msephtha. Msephtha has a look of a woman with questions that beg for answers. Excuse me, miss, can you spare a moment? We'll be meeting to barter with the Ananta soon, and I'd like to surprise them with something more than our usual wares. Something special. I'd like to find what sorts of things they actually need, but they're like to discover my plans if I were to ask them directly. That's where you come in. I need you to go and speak with them for me. No need to question everyone in the village, of course. If you strike up conversation with even 5 of the Ananta, I'm sure you'll learn plenty. And I can see to preparing goods they'll truly enjoy. Want to surprise the Ananta? Okay. Can't just ask them, hey, what do you want though? Too straightforward. You want it to be a surprise. Speaking with everyone at Veranelia will be overly ambitious. 5 of the Ananta should be more than enough to figure out what they're looking for. Alright, and then one more quest out this ways. Yeah. Gizzo, hello. Gizzo is itching to go hunting. Nice night for hunting, isn't it? Especially now that the Garlands have turned tail and fled. Before you couldn't step foot from the Piran Stones without being dragged into a fight between them and the Resistance. I see, couldn't step foot from the Peering Stones from here. Now that we're back to our usual haunts, I've run into a bit of trouble. It seems in our absence, a horde of bahoots. Bahoots? Ghosts, I think? Has taken a liking to our favorite place to hunt. They're always hiding on the cliff tops just out of range of my arrows. And swooping down when I'm not looking. Oh, maybe they're birds. With the tide wings to fly up after them. No worries, I've recently unlocked flying. Word has it to have a knack for handling seemingly insurmountable problems. That's me. It'd mean the world to me if you could scale the cliffs southwest of here and do away with the bahoots. Also, I love her hair. Good hairstyle and then like the fade into the white. It's cool. Hey, days. Alright, anything else to say about the bahoots? You may not see them at first, but if you wait around long enough, they're sure to turn up. Be careful, though. They can be pretty nasty. Okay. Alright, let's also explore the rest of the map while we're at it. Signs are just like, God damn it, Kelloghan, you're supposed to be resting. Heck no, not when side questing is to be had. Let's do some of these other side questing first, and then we'll talk to the new contender guy, because I feel like that will be a quest chain. Oh shit, there's a bunch of them. Okay, no, I was right. They were like little ghosty things. I was correct. Alright. Bahoot slain. Bahoot slain. Alright. Let's keep on keeping on. You bought ice cream? Heck yeah! Heck yeah, man. Dude, ice cream would be nice. Alright, what is this? The yawn. Fucking the fuck the fuck. Is this where like the meteor crashed? It would certainly be on target from going through that mountain if it came to here. So there was like this cave over here that was just like, yeah, this is supposedly where the meteor crashed through. I think that's wrong. I think this meteor clearly crashed through here. Alright, let's keep on uncovering the map here, and then we'll loop around for this. Talking to the Inata. So I think there's one thing out here to maybe explore. And just these two little things. What if it was something other than a meteor? I don't know, could be. Who the fuck knows, man? It's Fantasyland. Could have been a creature. Could have been anything. You can see the statue from here, the Ragos Reed statue, but not like the waterfalls. Okay. Alright, here we are. I mean, I know which it is, really, but I'm not spoiling? Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it would be spoiling either to suggest either, because I'm pretty sure I know the answer to, based on spoilers. I mean, we also saw Astinian standing over what was clearly a crater and being like, well, it was born from our eyes, and therefore it was born from the eyes of Nidhogg, and therefore it's my responsibility. And you assume that he's hunting Shinryu. Yeah, now that I'm saying it out loud, maybe I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite certain. And it's whatever. We'll get there when we get there. Alright, Garima.
Is my trouble written so plainly on my face? If you must know, I worry the poison we lace with our arrows with is too potent. One slip of the hand and we would be irreparably scarred forever, depriving the world of our unequaled beauty. Just the thought of it is too much to bear. Depriving the world of our beauty.
Nandina, hello. Is there anything, like troubling you specifically?
We are discussing what to do about our upcoming meeting with the tribe. I made a grievous error taking stock of our arrows. I fear we'll come up short if something is not done soon.
By the way, I've been enjoying watching you go through this journey. I'm glad I've been enjoying going through the journey. So yeah, thanks for hanging out and watching along. And also, like fighting along in case of like a lot of the tension, the primal stuff. Thank you. It's been fun. Alright. Jayanti.
Sorry, I have no time to talk. I must do my sister's fencing lessons.
Hey. Rapti, hello again.
Why do I seem bothered? My sisters are constantly fawning over me. How are your scales so lustrous and smooth? You must tell us of where you get your rouge. I wish I had your hourglass figure. It's not easy being this beautiful. Oh, they are always pestering me because of how beautiful I am.
The Nanta really come across as quite vain, don't they? Alright, Dominique, hello.
I would give anything for a new pair of gloves. My skin is quite delicate, you see, and these gloves tend to chafe my arms. Sadly, the thread I need is not easy to come by.
Alright, so we got... Last doesn't want to get poisoned or, nicked by her own arrows. Somebody who wants gloves, somebody who wants more arrows, and then, like beauty problems, I guess. Love the Inanta Beast Tribe quests. Cool. I'll look forward to it. Gonna be unlocking those before we head on to the next expansion. When that happens. Okay. We are back. I'm Septha. Welcome back. I trust your talks with the Ananta were enlightening. I see. I didn't realize their stocks of supplies were so lacking. Anything else? Somebody wants gloves, arrows, something to protect them from the poison or getting nicked by their own arrows. I don't know, beauty problems? The poisons of their arrows is too potent. I imagine such a potential irritant to the skin would prove troublesome when preparing their arrows, especially given their aversion to anything that might blemish their skin. I've got it. I'll make them long gloves to protect against their poisons. Heck yeah! They'll need a special coating, and I'll need your help to get it. Take this container to the east end and fill it with resin from the trees there. I will see to readying fabric for the gloves. Okie dokie, to east end then, I guess. The resin from the trees in east end are quite resilient. The Yanta will have nothing to fear with gloves using that as protective coating. The east end then apparently will go. Alright, Mizo, hello. Hello again. We slew the Bahoots.
The hoots are gone.
So you did scale the cliffs. That's quite the feat. I flew up the cliffs. I pity you're not part of our tribe. We could do with more capable hunters like you. What are ghosts doing here to begin with? By all rights, they should be busy brooding about a cemetery somewhere. Then again, Fordola has seen more than its fair share of death lately. Hopefully neither spirits still lingering there will soon move on. Alright, to descend then. Oh, and I also forgot to explore out this way to complete the map. Right, we're just gathering sap from like the first tree that we see. Sure. Sap tapping. You tap the tree, but it fails to yield any resin. Okay. Not this tree. Maybe it's not the season. Depending on the type of tree, maybe. Different season changes. If these were maple trees, it'd probably be, early spring. Maybe still now would be a bit early, but early spring, I think. Maybe this tree. Boom shakalaka. Resin located. Yeah, it would depend on the type of tree and like what kind of resin you were after, when is the best time to tap it. Or, you know, like sap, etc. Okay. Back to the M tribe, and then we'll do this one, which I assume will be a quest series. Alright, we return with the resin. How did you fare in East End? It took me a couple trees, but we found it. A jar filled to the brim with tree resin. Good, good. This is more than enough. The Ananta will be quite pleased. You may be surprised to know that we've had altercations with the Ananta a time or two over territory disputes. Yeah, I mean, one of them was maybe suspicious that you had sent people after them, so... Thankfully, we've managed to settle things, and this bartering of goods helps maintain good relations. Thanks to you, we can keep doing just that. Okay. All right. Now to go find this this Makote, the challenger. Oh, they're here. Swaggering Seeker of the Sun. Look at this guy. Fellow red-furred Makote, hello. Cool golden eyes, cool hair ornaments. With badass dude. You're the adventurer that's been sauntering about the village. What do you want? The Noon sees potential in you, and surprisingly sent me to help you. Yeah, I'm aware. That's Sunkeeper Makote specifically, not or Sunseeker Makote, not Keeper of the Moon Makote. I think like some of the Sunkeeper Makote tribes are more like nomadic, like more like you know, like they're not like one centralized group. So I don't know how that works, but yeah, most of them are giant harems, where it's just like the strongest male stays with the tribe with the females, and then the younger males are just sort of like sent down, and they can come back and challenge the Noon, or just like, you know, continue to be out there. Meanwhile, the keeper of the Mumikote, it's more like they don't have a system like that, and it's more matriarchal in terms of the naming system and how the names get passed down. I'm aware of this. I did my research on Mikote when I made my Mikote, and that's why you know, my Mikote has a lorically accurate name. Kelwyn. Not so much with the last name. I just tacked that on there. B. Miraz asked you to train me. I've gotten into a different voice here. Maybe that's his voice. Miraz asked you to train me. I don't need his pity. I certainly don't need you. Just putting the offer out there, my dude. And I'll prove it. I'll beat you bloody. I'll defeat Miraz and take my rightful place as Noon. Your rightful place, okay. Draws book. You want to go, kid? We don't even need to fight. Oh god, she pulled out her book on me, and I think one of the spikes fucking cut me. Oh god, oh my limbs. Oh, damn it all. Why am I so weak? Oh shit. She just looked menacing at me, and I'm just down. I cast one spell at him. Oh, alright, fine. If you mean to train me, then get on with it. Train me, goddamn you. That's what you came here for, isn't it? I mean, yeah, sure. Good. After a few lessons from you, Miraz will wish he never sent you to me. I refuse to end up like my father. I will become stronger, even if it means accepting help from my enemy. Am I your enemy, though? Or I guess the Noon is the enemy. Where were we? I should probably introduce myself. You can call me Mzet. Okay. He said he refuses to end up like his father. Is he... like maybe one of the Tias of the M clan, like you know, had kids with another Mikote elsewhere outside the tribe, and you know, he's just like, I'm gonna you know, take over the clan. So he didn't want to end up like his father, like, you know, by settling. I don't know. Yeah, GG, we won. Easy, didn't even have to try. No need for actual combat. Now, how about you show me what you can do? Draws book again. Shishing! I like the little shishing sound with the book. Hey, Baltheric. All your tribes get out their weapons and fight. Summoners get out their books. Yeah, I always find that to be a little bit funny. And everybody else like draws sword. Us is just like opens book. You ain't ready for this shit. You're not ready. Look at how threatening I am opening this book at you. It's like when they do their victory pose and it's just them writing furiously in their book. And then pushing up their usually non-existent classes. Hold on a minute. I didn't mean I wanted to fight you again. Wait, when I said I wanted to see your skills, I didn't mean not at me. I want to observe, preferably from a safe distance. A gazelle would make for a good fight, and they graze nearby. Very well. You do not tie this day. Let's be off. Sheath's book. You do not have to face the fury of these pages. Yeah, like this is the victory thing for Summoner Scholar. Writes furiously in book. Bows. I guess that's not pushing up non-existent classes. It's gotta be in one of the other ones. But yeah. Yeah, and scholars. You are lucky to not know what the fury of these pages contain. Alright, it says survey the specified location. Okay, so we gotta defeat a specific gazelle. Not just any gazelle. I do love the new book that we have though, because it does have that little like shing book activated. Get ready for this shit, dudes. Shing. Alright, Zed, you ready to see this shit? We should be close by. Do you see anything? I saw some on the way here, but apparently those were not good enough. Okay, here we go. Now, I don't know if you know spells, but closely observe, I don't know, the tactics involved in this. Whenever anybody's just like, hey, can you help me? I want to see your skill in combat or whatever. I'm just like, well, if you're a caster, then this probably won't apply. I mean, if you're not a caster, then this won't apply. Whoops. Casting Ruby Rune, wrong cast. Alright, how was that, dude? That was a surprisingly hardy gazelle, man. Now I can see why my beating earlier was so swift. I feel stronger just for having watched you fight. Maybe I can put some of those moves to use against Miraz. I need a moment to think. I'm going everywhere with this guy's voice. We'll land on something. Zetia. Zetia looks ready to fight. Right away? Alright, I think I'm ready. The title of Nun is as good as mine. It's been like a day, dude. Are you sure? I don't think you've had enough training montage time. There he goes. Foolhardy lad off to be defeated so early. Where is he? Maybe just a little ways in. Hello? Oh. Oh, God, no, dude. Oh, fuck, he fucking kicked my ass. Oh, God, Kelvin, it hurts. Oh, not again. Well, at least you have the fire to keep trying, dude. Oh, why am I so weak? Maybe you just haven't found your method of combat. Oh, it's the current noon. Do not tire of this fool's errand. Tell me why it is you seek the title of Nun. Yeah, so desperately, too. My father was a Nun of the M tribe until his title was stolen and we were driven out of the village. Okay, so like they did say there was 2 Nuns in this region beforehand. So maybe of a different Nun of a different sector of the M tribe. Don't know how many like technically like groupings of a letters tribe there are. Then, just when I thought things were at their worst, he abandoned me. Say what? This is your fault. If you hadn't taken away his title, he'd still be here. Oh, did he kill himself? Is that what's being implied here? I'll rip you limb from limb for it if I have to. You wait and see. Is this a misunderstanding? So this is a mission of vengeance? An honor thing? His father was Noon as well. You don't know him? I love this guy's like lantern they just like hooked a lantern onto the belt. There was a time when the End tribe was led by 2 Noons. In the common tongue, it is often interpreted as chief of the tribe, but first and foremost, we are father to our people. Our hunting grounds are vast and children many. It is sometimes necessary to have a second Noon, as we once did. After the Garlands invaded, however, our lands diminished, as did our numbers. We agreed only a single Noon was needed. Under normal circumstances, we would do battle, the loser abdicating their title. But his father relinquished it willingly, and left with him from the Peering Stones. We never heard from him again. Zet, son of Maat. Maat. That's a good one. I'm pretty sure Ma'at is like some sort of a deity name in a mythos. Egyptian, maybe, I don't know. After all these years, he returns, but why would his father leave him to survive on his own? And something's not quite right with this story. Perhaps there's something among our people or the Ananta, or someone among our people with the Ananta who knows what became of him. Take Mazet with you and see what you can discern of his father's whereabouts. You'll like to find him near the southern edge of Virjala. All right. Let's go find the little punk again.